Driving Empire. I have played this game on and off for a while. One of the few games in Roblox I gotta say I really do enjoy, and there's a lot of games in Roblox, of course. Oh, we're showing up here at night. Show you my little dude here. Here I am. Hey. This is a cool game. So basically you got a large city here that you can drive around in. You have a car dealership. The car dealership lets you do modifications on your car. You have a dealership that allows you to buy planes. So you got cars and motorcycles dealership. You got a boats dealership, helicopters and planes. The last time I played this game, it was limited as far as how many boats you could buy. I think there was 2. I think there was 1 helicopter, 1 plane. Cars are amazing. This game adds every month like multiple cars. So it's always happening. We have daylight, nighttime cycles. You can buy houses. You can go in and out of buildings. You can drive all over this pretty nice sized city that changes every now and then. There's always improvements being made to it. And the cool thing is that there's roads that head way out into the country. You can drive your cars. And ultimately, of course, this is a driving game. This is about driving cars. So I want to start off to show you this game. So Driving Empire. So you start off the game with a small amount of cash. You get an introductory car, which is a pretty sad little car, but it's not bad. And you basically, then start collecting cars. You start collecting cars. You start building cars. So I'm going to show you the basic menu here. So it's sorts in all kinds of different ways. You can look at limited vehicles. Look at favorite vehicles. If you have a list, you can have coming soon. So this is all cars, and you can sort them high to low, years, speed, handling, because there's different types of tracks here. I mean, there is drag strips. There is road tracks. There's a highway track. So, and they really do make a difference. So I am playing this game for the most part with a controller. I got to say I played a decent amount of car game with a controller. If you follow me at all, you know I've been playing Need for Speed. Need for Speed drives pretty well. I mean, it's pretty realistic feeling as far as how a car really reacts on the road. The one thing about Roblox in general, and I'm sure it's Roblox, not the same. Yes, it drives good with a controller, but it's not the same. So let's just talk about all vehicles low to high. Let's just kind of look through. So these blues, you can see that I own a lot of these cars. I own a lot of these lower end cars, price low to high. I've got the only motorcycle. I've tricked it out to look. I'll show it to you. It look like a Yamaha. And I've got the BMW. I've got this BMW. And they changed the names. So a BMW is a BKM. A Holiday, if I remember correctly, this is a Mazda. A Navara is a Nissan. An Acute, that's an Acura, I think. There's some interesting. A Ziblingo is a Mercedes. A Bullet Charge Fast Cat wide body. This is a Mopar, so a Chrysler product. So they do that. You have to kind of learn that a little bit, But you can buy the car for the base price. See, I have 10,000 right now. I'll be honest with you. I spent money the other night and tricked out a brand new car. I have no cash. You gain cash by driving cars. Okay? Let me show you some of the cool cars. So I usually look at speed, top speed, high to low. This is where cars get pricey. I'm going to go in here to Roblox and lower the sound of the music a little bit. So let's leave the dealership. First of all, I can adjust the music sound. Okay. Let's head out the front door. Okay. There we are. There's a bar over on the right that you see. It always shows who's in the game. You only allow so many people on the floor. I forget how many people. I think it's like, is it 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's like 16 people. And you can actually be a criminal, a policeman, a prisoner. You can be a citizen. You can choose to have a job as a policeman and chase people around. To be honest, though, that's not what the game is solely really about. The game is about driving cars, having cars. So I'm going to go ahead and spawn in a car. And we'll cruise around town. Let's spawn in a cool car. Turn my lights on. Okay. Let's go for a little ride around town. So there are actual lights in town. The sounds for the cars are amazing. They really are. They sound good. Some far more than others. Here's a ramp right here in town. We will go off that later on. You can get hauling ass and go off this ramp. So I'll show you what I mean. The cars don't drift. It moves, but they can drift, but it's tricky. I'll be honest with you. I kind of am an ass at the part of the game that involves the road racing. I'm not great. Because I can't stay on the track. Now, neat thing is, okay, you're driving around town, you want to go back. You just want to go back to the dealership? No problem. You just click on this, it says teleport, races, or dealerships. Fuck it. You just go back to town. You want to change cars? You go over here, click on this. Let's pick my Ferrari. Got this sweet Ferrari that I like to drive around. Show some angles on it. I mean, come on, really? I mean, right? It's a pretty cool freaking car. I want to show you this. This is kind of a cool thing. So let's go to the dealers. Let's go to the dealership customization shop. I mean, I can admit, some of you guys, you're going to watch the video. You've already played this game, but I'm going to assume that all of you, I always like to assume in the first video people have not watched it. And so I'm going to go into the shop here. Whoops. Change our angle. Let's get in there. I want to show you just the basics. So you got this cool shop here. It's pretty neat. Okay. You don't really have to get in a bay. You can zoom in, get what angle on your car. I like to have like this sort of an angle on my car. You can click up here. Here's an example. This car's been customized, but you can click up here on appearance. You go to primary. It's your colors. Okay, you can select colors, change your colors, and you can change every freaking color. You can change reflections on the car. You can give it a very bright reflection, like I have mine set up like here, but you can go way out to where the red almost doesn't look red anymore, but it will look red in the sun to a certain degree. You can change the rims. You have rim types. You can buy all these different rims, and it's pretty cool. I mean, you can purchase, and you can look at rims. So let's close in. You can review rims. See? You can look at them. You can see what they look like on your car, which is pretty cool. I actually have the stock rims equipped on this car because I like the stock rims. You can paint the rims. You can change their colors. Okay? You can switch them around, their whole look. Okay? I have mine set up as a dark gray. I admit I don't like painted rims that much. I tend to go with a silver or a gray, sometimes black. You can modify the calipers, which is the brake calipers right here. You can make them different colors. Okay, you can go in with that. Okay, I have mine on red. There's a certain amount of reflection involved. Porsches always have red brake calipers, so I go with that. I'm one of those kind of people. I like to keep things right. You have secondary colors you can mess around with, like the stripe. You have, if there's any chrome on the car, you can mess around with that. You can change the interior. Okay? You can give the car a different vibe on the interior. So you can go to white. So see the seats. You can change the seats. You can put wraps on your car. Now this is kind of a cool thing. So the color changes because the color changed outside. It affects the color of the car. You go to polished metal. You can do circular waves. You can do a metallic kit. You can do all kinds of crazy shit with the car. You can do wraps. It's pretty nuts, honestly. It really is. And you can change the license plate. Okay, my license plate on this car says "Bite Me," because on this account, I pretty much come up as "Bite Me." But we're gonna go ahead and change it to dark mine. So let's go ahead. Dark M for you. I'll go ahead and I'm gonna switch these up little by little on the car now. Paid $1,000, it deducts $1,000 from my thing down there. We're gonna exit the garage. Okay? For now, we are done. Flick the lights on. It's nighttime again. My only, I will admit, my irritation in the game a little bit is that constant little menu popping up that I keep turning off. Pops up constantly. I mean, I think you should be able to turn it off. It's a pet peeve for me. Other people don't even care that I ever even mention it. For me, it just irritates me. It's like, I don't want that shit. Okay, you guys are blocking the driveway. So, collisions are turned off. You can drive directly through other cars. You can turn collisions on. So, let's just cruise around town a little bit. We'll cruise this car. Now, this car is turbocharged. You can hear the wastegate. So when you do modifications on cars, you can hear it, which is kind of freaking cool. Right? Listen to that. It's pretty freaking cool. There's shopping centers. I love how they try and make them like, you know, legit. You know what Roblox is. They fake everything. There's Stale over there, which is really Staples. Right? They have all that kind of stuff in town here. Different buildings. If you look, they got the Vacation Inn over there, so the Holiday Inn. The gas station, as far as I know, doesn't do anything. I always thought it should. I always thought it'd be cool if the gas station functioned, but, you know, but I guess, you know, oh, there was a Target we just passed. There's a car dealership again. This takes us out of town again. And you can change the angle on the car how you want it. You can be first person, however you want to set it up, which is pretty freaking cool. Driving's a little weird. I did play this game always with I played this game always with the keyboard and mouse. And it works pretty well, which most people play it that way. But really to race, especially on the circuit races and stuff, man, I find that so hard. Featherless can slay this game with the keyboard and mouse. I mean, I cannot. Look at that tunnel sound. So I just hit the boundary. So there is a boundary. It's pretty decent, but it's there. So let's do this. Let's go to one of the racetracks. So we're going to select races. We are going to go to the drag strip. So it teleports you directly to the drag strip, so you do not have to actually drive there. But you can drive there. It's no big deal. Nobody here at the drag strip right now, which is kind of a bummer. I mean, you can't race by yourself. So you pull into a spot, and you're at... Now, I never understood why they put sprint, drag strip. I think it's just they're trying to do a description. This is new. They've updated all these little menus recently. So it always says waiting for X amount of players. So you can do a solo time trial now. Used to not be able to do that. So you can run a pass to see how fast you are. That's cool. I always thought they should allow you to do that, so they've upgraded that recently. This game gets upgrades. It averages about 10,000 players, which not bad for Roblox. Gives you lights. You can hit NOS. At the end of the drag strip, it's up to you to hit the brakes. If you don't hit the brakes, you bounce off a barrier down here. This menu has been greatly improved than what it was before. It shows you if you were first place, second place. Over here is where it would show first and second. If you were racing with a group of cars, which I'll show later on, it shows them. It shows your best time. Now, what I haven't figured out yet, because I've only been back to this recently, does it show your best time ever? Like starting from now, since the new menu? Or is it just for the day? It shows your nitro uptime, shows your speed, 209 miles an hour. This is by far not my fastest car. You can go back to race again, which takes, I think, you right back to the onto the track, ready to run again. I'm not interested in that. I am interested in running another car. So let's drive down the track. Oh, it's daytime again. Man, they've got the night cycle. Seems like running faster. Whoops. So they've changed that. Let's run one of my other cars. Oh. Did not want to do that. We'll run it again real quick. Get the tunes going. You can change angle. You can power it up. Hit NOS right off the bat. Run down the track pretty hard. So you can see, much faster time than the last time. I'm going to switch up cars right here. So, I'm not sure, but one of my faster cars is this. Sambo. This is a sweet car, isn't it? Is this like one of the nicest? This is one, I consider this one of my nicest looking cars. Let's see if this guy will race with me. Maybe. Nah, they don't want to race with me. They're over there wanting to do their own race. Sometimes people do that. They dodge in and out. It's okay. I'm going to run this one past, then I'm going to go look for some races. And you can steer going down the track here. Best to kind of leave it alone. Oh, that Ferrari was actually faster in this car. Okay, let's go over to the highway race. Let's see if we can find some people over there who want to race this. I like the highway track. I admit I spent a lot of time here. This guy looking for a competitor. I think this car he's got is faster than mine. That's okay. I've got a faster car. Usually what I do is I try and, if I play often enough, And I can still remember for the most part, but if I play often enough, I try and race cars that are reasonably equal with the people I'm racing. I don't like to always win. I mean, you always win. It's no fun. I mean, you know, doesn't make it fun for other players. This car is like you can see that guy pulled away there. He's got me for sure. I'm not going to catch up to him. See my top speed on the lower. I do it miles per hour. Jerky with the controller, but same thing with the keyboard. Yeah, he destroyed me. I'm going to go ahead and change cars right here. Change cars, I basically just jump out of the car. I'm going to switch cars with the idea that these guys may be back there yet. I'm going to put in my faster cars. I'm going to go back to the highway race again. I think I'm faster than this group. I may have, yeah, I think so. The car up on the front here, the black car, is pretty quick. That's a Corvette. I think this car on the left is a Porsche. So I got a little bit of a different view here for you. I think I'm going to catch up to this guy, but I'm not sure. Okay, so now you're going to look at the leaderboard, how it really works. So waiting for these people to come in, or they may have stepped out of the race, which happens, and then their race time's not even up there. I pulled a 28. I was quite a bit faster than these guys. Let's head back to the dealership. Let's hop out of the car here. Oh, I accidentally got myself in my, that's funny, I got myself in the, passenger seat. Yeah, it can be quiet out here at night, which is kind of cool. Nighttime, when there's not many cars around, it's quiet. And let's be real, that's kind of how it would be, right? It's nighttime. You know, you'd hear the cars start or hear something else going on. If people are playing radio, you can actually hear the radio come out of their car. So you can have that, and you can pick stations and different kinds of music. It's pretty cool. So one of the things they also have here, which I find kind of interesting, is you can buy a house. This is kind of interesting. This is a new thing. I'll take you over to show it to you. So, look, you click on this house. I don't have a house. Okay? But I'm going to go over here to the neighborhood. It's nighttime. Let me check out the neighborhood at night. Let's go over here and grab a car. Let's grab one of my cars. All right. Get a car. I'm going to be serious here. I'm going to really get a fast car. Oh, let's even be more serious than that. So I grabbed my little smart car. Yeah, you notice I have it colored to be like that toy. Now let's be even more serious. Now this is a serious car. Let me turn my headlights on. You gotta see where the fuck you're going. This is some serious fucking racing here. Right? Look at this. And I actually have this thing tricked out. It's got NOS. Just punch it. That was full power. So you can go over here and you can look at lots. Okay? You can pick out a lot. My car got stuck on the curb there. So you can find lots, and you can pick out houses. So I've already scoped this out earlier. I gotta be honest with you. Kind of Okay, so I'm kind of scoping this out already. I went over here. I looked at this. It's a medium-sized lot. I don't have much money right now. Down the bottom again here. I got 33K. Go over here. Select E. It shows you have to buy blueprints. So you go to a blueprint shop, and this is how it works. So I think this is what the plot costs. I'm not sure. I think. And then you have to buy, this is what I'm trying to figure out yet. You have to buy blueprints. You buy the plot. And it tells you, like the blueprints, look, it shows you what size lot you need to have to build a particular house on. 450K. Wow, that's a lot more than I got. But I can easily grind offline over the next few days and get this much money together. It's pretty easy. You buy the land, you build the house, and you can add garages, I think. So let's just look. If I went with one of the mediums, because that's what I'm looking at, can we click on it and see what it looks like? Oh, so to buy the whole thing, yeah, that's 1.4. I wonder, does that get you the land and the house? I'm thinking it does. It gives you an idea of what the house looks like, what it looks like inside. That's pretty freaking cool. Maybe I need to go to a small. Maybe I need to get a small lot to start off. That's probably what I'll do. I'll get a small lot to start off. And then we'll go from there. And we'll buy ourselves a nicer house. Okay, back in the car, you know. Let's switch cars. You know, let's go with let's grab ourselves a little convertible. See if we got any other convertibles down here. Oh, you know what? No, we're driving this BMW. So, I'll be candid with you. I really like this BMW. It's an M3. This is a really cool car. It's got me the Bite Me license plate on it. Get off the curb here. Yeah, I'm digging the neighborhood here. So you buy in the neighborhood, and then every time you log in, you own a house. Now, I wonder how that works, because they must move your house around. Because, come on, if I bought this lot, let's be real here. And let's say the person with me had bought this same lot, and we're all here together. Well, you know, I get it. When I show up here, my house is here. When he shows up here, his house is here. Okay, I get that. So, you know, I could see that's how it works. I guess I got it figured out. I would love to have a house, though. I just think it would be cool. It would give me a little more of a... You'd have a little more connection to the hood. Right? I think that would be sweet. I kind of like this idea. I think I'm going to do some grinding. Downhill, I'm not even giving it gas. The car's coasting. I'm sorry, I'm going out across the field here. Oh, fell off the map. God damn it. Okay, I'll be honest with you. My plan was... I'm obviously back here in the dark. Okay, I need a new car. Let's go find me a car. Stand in the middle of the driveway here. Let's get a car. What shall we drive? We're going to do a little, let's drive our GTR. So I've got kind of a sweet GTR. Let's go for a little ride around town. daytime again. You know, I'm curious about the freeway. You can get on the freeway? So I don't remember being able to get on the freeway before. Oh, it just takes you out of town. I see that. And you can select what freeway, which I'm assuming eventually takes you to a different area. The roads are actually well laid out. Unlike a lot of other racing games, the roads and streets are actually work. I mean, whoever did this tried to do it pretty realistically. So if you were to drive around here a lot, the sense of how roads and streets work, actually some pretty real world skills you can learn as far as learning how to drive. That was blocked off there, wasn't it? It looked like a ramp, man. I want to find a... It'd be fun to find a ramp somewhere that we could jump. I love the echo when you go into a tunnel. Little out of control. Got a little out of shape there. Whoa. It's easier playing this game initially when you drive with cars that are slower, because is it telling me I can't go any further here? It kind of is trying to direct me back to town, but it looks like I could have went the other way. This feels like I'm heading back to town. You know, they've improved this a lot. I mean, there's nice signs. The graphics have improved. Hey, so any of you guys that play Roblox, you know this. Roblox in like the last 5 years has gone from being a blocky looking kind of game like Minecraft, to be fair, to being like, I mean, come on, look at these cars. This shit's impressive. Whoa, that was sweet. So the jumps are every now and then around town are crazy. I don't think you get any credits for pulling off. Now you will notice I'm actually making money by driving. See on the bottom, look, it's sticking. By driving you make money. You don't make a lot, but it goes up on a regular basis. If you really want money in this game, you truly have to, you really have to race. And every race is different. You get less money for drag racing, but you can race more times more often. Let's switch cars again. This is a McLaren. Take a look at this car, just show it to you. Sweet car. It's a McLaren. This is in this game, this is the lower end cost of a McLaren. Let's go across to this part of town over here. Now, one thing I haven't checked here. Oh, I can. So I can fully rotate my view with my controller. Okay, hold on. Backing up. I'm trying to get used to this again. I'll do some grinding. I'll do some racing. So back to the drag strip here. Here, I will do this. I think you'll find this interesting. I will show you a few of my cars. So, of course, I've got the Ferrari, which you've seen. Sweet looking car. Okay. I've got the little smart car, which you saw earlier. I've got this Tesla, which I've tricked out. Teslas are one of the faster. Here, let's race this guy. Teslas make no sound. Because, I mean, come on, would they? I mean, just be real here. Would they make a sound? Oh. Why? So there must be a way where a person can do solo or choose not to race you. He chose not to race me. That's a new thing. So he chose not to race me. In the past, you could not do that. If we were in the circle together, you were racing. You were racing no matter what. That's kind of interesting. All right. I got the, yeah. I'm trying to remember the name of this car. I'll remember it later. This is a Koenigsegg. If I pronounce that, Koenigsegg. This is an Aston Martin. Sweet little car. Yeah, I've got some slick cars here, actually. Right? Here, I'll show you one in particular I find it interesting. Here's my Mazda. Check out my Mazda. I've tricked this thing out pretty well. Well, anyways, you know, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to do some grinding. I'm going to make a point of doing some grinding. And I'm going to come back and do some more serious racing. I'm going to get some money. I'm going to try and buy a house. And I think it would be fun to show you next time the dealership with the airplanes and the helicopters. And I'll show you the boat dealership. We'll look around town a little bit more. And my grinding is going to get me back up to speed in this game. And give us more to look at. I think it'll be kind of cool. So, hey, if you've enjoyed the video, do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and that notification button so you get notified when I'm doing another recording. You know, I had fun. This is cool. I'm glad I finally got some Roblox posted up on the site. Hope you enjoyed this video. We will do this again soon. Hey, take care. Bye-bye.